내가
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. So with Anthony sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Boris Diaw. Antetokounmpo is out there with Anderson Varejao. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Marbury in at the point. And for Chicago, Hart is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Wang. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard.
Here we go.
So it'll be Chicago off the tip. Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Nowitzki. Rebound by Anderson Varejao. Here's Milwaukee now. Here's Marbury. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What a finish, just powering it down.
Here's Bridges. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Bridges really has excellent quickness. He's able to attack before the defense was ready for him.
Clark, one of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender. Has really improved offensively recently, in my estimation. Was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time, and over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
Hart, no good. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Bridges, right side. Good on the three-point shot. Bridges has got 5 now.
An expert shooter in the corner. Bridges knows that angle so well.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Giannis. Inside, 6 to shoot, and it's slammed in by Varejao.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Here's Doncic following the three-point basket by Chicago. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Luka won't take three-pointers laying down. He's coming right back at you with the answer.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Marbury, good.
A confident and fearless three-point shooter. Marbury, not afraid at all to take the long-range shots.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop?
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now here's Brunson. He's tightly guarded, and the shot is good from Nowitzki.
And Nowitzki is money from the mid-range now. Like how high he keeps the ball. Really does a nice job of extending and keeping that ball away from the defense.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Brunson kicks to Hart. Back to Brunson from outside the arc. That shot, no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bucks lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. So it's Durant sitting on the bench. Here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Towns. Tracy McGrady is out there with Robertson. Then it's Pierce, and it's Sigma in its center.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on him.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Towns is money off the catch and shoot.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Passed away. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Chicago leading. Robertson outside. There's the three. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Robertson. Towns has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Chicago.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Now, here's Sabonis. Out to Wade. Intercepted. Towns with it. Wade picks him up. Here's McGrady. Another three for Chicago.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Chicago making some changes. Jordan comes in for Pierce, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Robertson. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Diao fires the three. Chicago grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Milwaukee trails by 5. It's stolen by McGrady. Left side, Towns. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And the three off target. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
32 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Diao. Lets it go with a three. Hits it from three-point range. Diao's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Anunoby. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his fourth assist in this one.
Boy, that length Anunoby brings inside is tough to contend with.
Top of the key, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Doncic has got 5. Lets it go from the wing, and that one's good. Brunson. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Chicago leads by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums. And that's measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. So with Wade on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Doncic. Boris Diaw is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Anthony.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
Stephon Marbury.
Did you guys see that from Luka? My goodness, some extra sauce there.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Chicago. A 2-point game. Outside, Jordan. Nowitzki for three. Nowitzki sinks the high release three.
Teams love to work the ball to the guy in the corner.
Here's Marbury. He's got 8. And here's Verajao. 6 on the shot clock. Drills it from outside.
Stephon Marbury.
Marbury's got 11 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Brunson. There's the pick. Here's Jordan. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Yeah, Jordan's so crafty in the pick and roll. He's unpredictable and hard to stop in these situations.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Chicago.
Keeping those eyes up court always leads to good things.
Milwaukee trails by 7. Verajao setting the pick for Doncic. Over Jordan. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they've performed, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
Anunoby off target with his 3. So it's the Bucks now. Shoots from 12. And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. Now it's just a 3-point Chicago lead. Here's Sigma. And the layup is good.
Gotta be crafty in close.
43 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Doncic from the arc. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. For 3, Diaw. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Diaw's got 6.
That's some pretty spiffy shooting from Diaw. His team knew just when to find him.
And Anunoby slams it in. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's Chicago up by 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Wang, Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges, and it's Durant, and it's McGrady in at the 3 spot. There's the steal. Durant fires. Hades, so efficient in there.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
For 3. Buries the deep ball.
They want the ball in his hands when the situation calls for it.
They set the pick. And he hits from 17.
And this is McGrady's specialty. You can't let this guy shake free from the mid-range.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, what a move! Giannis!
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Durant! Down he goes for 3. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Antetokounmpo. It misses. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They lead by 1.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
Antetokounmpo. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
So it's the Bucks now. Bridges with the steal. It's deflected. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Good.
Critical bucket for his team. Answering the call.
Basket here in this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Durant, 3, good.
Well, in my mind, KD is one player that you want taking that shot. His length, his ball handling, his shooting, and his confidence makes him huge in late-game situations.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. There was no hesitator. He wants to talk to the team right now. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Puts it up from 17. Got it!
It's so amazing seeing Diaw come up big like this. It's why he's out here during these moments.
A critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside, Jordan. Pocket 6. Pierce with the screen on Doncic. Puts up the 3, and there's the 3.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're down by 6. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Antetokounmpo outside. And down goes the three.
That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So, Kevin Harlan for Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K. And now, our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.